Here it is, weekend 4. So last week I had the defective flywheel. I didn't get to add it in the last video, but the owner of LOJ actually hit me up that night, gave me a call, and sent out the new flywheel ASAP next morning. It's the first time this ever happened. It's whatever. I honestly couldn't ask for better service. Hooked me up right away. He also sent me new pressure plate bolts for it too, to make sure nothing goes wrong this time. So thank you LOJ once again. Can't thank you enough. Make this process really easy. So I'm stoked. So I got my flywheel in, and I think that's what we're doing next. So let's go. So here is the old brake lines in the bay. Nothing wrong with them. They're just a little ugly, crusty, old, and they're not ran the most efficient way. So for the swap, I'm gonna try and run 2 new lines to my master and hope that works out. So I managed to get 1 line in, and it came out pretty decent. I'm pretty stoked. Luckily this line's really easy to work with, so it came out half decent. Now I have to run a second line and hopefully fit it and match it. I'm running it a different way than it does from the factory, so I'm a little nervous that it won't fit 100%, but worst case scenario, I could always just pull it out and throw the old one in, so I'm not too worried. So this was a pain in the ass, but looks good for now, so hopefully the second one fits. It's not 100% perfect, but I think it looks great. It definitely looks way better than the factory line. It was a little rough freehanding all of this line, so I'm impressed that it lines up as good as it does. So these are on. I'm gonna just double side tape these 2 tabs to the firewall, so it should be fine. It holds, and just cross my fingers and hope that it doesn't get in way of the tranny. My heater core outlets, as you can see right here, the head of the LS sits way close to them, so you can't get heater hoses on it. So what I'm gonna do is hassle-free outlets. So I'm pretty pumped on these in full focus. So these are nice. So these slide right on to position the outlets up so you could run a heater hose on them. So what I have to do is, I already cut the ends off because it has a little taper on the end of it. So I just cut them off. So now I gotta prep them a little bit more, and I gotta do some plumbing. So base prepped. What do I do after the base prepped?
Well, don't float away at sea at this bay.
That was a bad joke. Time for the motor. So, gotta throw the new flywheel on and the new clutch, and then bolt the tranny up. So, let's do that. Got missing muscles in the house. So Kyle is here. Gotta wrap his side skirts. So it's ready to put the tranny on.
Puts me out of the video.
Say something entertaining.
V8s are fucking sick.
Heard that. This tranny on the motor. So we're gonna do that right now.
No.
Broke it? Public safety stuff.
It is now time to get this big hunk of metal inside my car. So this is nerve-wracking. So hopefully this goes well.
I'm glad I dressed up for this.
Now you're clear.
Is there enough firewall room?
Yeah, you got about.
So motor's basically in. I gotta jack the subframe under the motor and attach the motor mount, so see how that goes.
Alright, so I'm really impressed to see how he is going to put the jack in there. Fitting things where they don't belong.
Alright, stop right there. Just watch that Peter coil.
Like 2 inches away from it. You're one Jake dick away from it.
It's pretty close.
Yeah,
God. It's Jesus. Ah!
watch it.
About time. Hey, is this thing supposed to be in here?
Pretty cool.
Bye, Jake.
Around me are familiar faces, worn out place.
Look how pretty it is.
My back hurts. I don't know why.
So I bent part of my headlight bezel, trying to get the motor in. Whatever, not mad about it. Kind of just beat it back to place. Good as new.
Alright.
Look at that. Mint. Might as well be a body guy. So, motor's in. I had to take off the shifter bracket to give me some more room to drop the motor in. Tip, don't put the motor in with this. You get so much more, you get that little extra inch that you just need to get the motor in. So I'm gonna go throw that in right now. So, awesome. I actually forgot to take out the old shifter linkage, so I just did that really quick. Just to show you guys, so this is the old linkage, the stock Nissan linkage, and then this is LOJ linkage. So as you can see, since the motor is back so much farther.
Nobody said bigger is better.
Nope. So old tranny mount, crusty, whatever. So gonna throw in the new LOJ tranny mount real quick underneath the car. So not gonna film it. Sorry guys. I just threw the intake on really quick because I couldn't help myself, and the motor's in. The motor's officially in.
We did it!
So the motor's in. Motor mounts are all bolted down. Tranny mounts are all bolted down. So fuck yeah. So this is sick. So so I don't have all my parts, but so for tomorrow, I'm gonna throw the rest of my accessories on since it's in the bay, and I'm gonna throw all my shifter stuff on.
I really burnt my thumb.
So there's still so much to do. I don't even want to name any of it. So motor's in, huge feet, so pumped. Shout out to LG for giving me that flywheel so quickly. So, yeah.
We are officially at the halfway point right now.
Halfway.
We're officially at the halfway point.
This is sick. So, I'm tired.
I am abnormally tired right now.
Tired, filthy, and
Oh, I'm hungry too.
That's
what Jimmy's card's gonna sound like.
So I'm gonna call it a night. RJ, we're gonna call it a night.
I am gonna call it a night, and possibly in a morning till tomorrow afternoon.
So we're calling it for quits tonight. So Friday night, 4th weekend, awesome success. Very stoked. More work to come. See you tomorrow. What's up guys, it's now Saturday morning. We got the motor in last night finally, so that's awesome. So today, don't really know, there's so much to do still, so I guess I'm just gonna take it one thing at a time. Still early, so I'm just gonna start with a few small things that I could just bang out real quick. So I bought a new shifter to go with everything, so I got a new short shifter, just a cheap kit offline, Megan Racing, whatever. I've heard good things about it, so I'm not too worried about it. And then a new shifter cover. It goes over my tranny tower inside the car to dampen the noise and just clean everything up. So I'm gonna put that together, and yeah. So first step of today. So I just opened the shifter. It had a lot of play in it, and I really don't want that. I don't think all that play in it is supposed to be there. It has a lot of up and down play, so that would really annoy me in the car. So I just took it apart real quick to try and figure out what it's from. So this has a lot of play in here because this fitting that holds it down doesn't hold it down fully. So this play is driving me insane. So I gotta find something really quick that I could shim around it like a washer to make it fit more snug. So I'm gonna go dig in my toolbox. So searching around the garage, I found an old bike inner tube. So I cut like a section off, traced it, and made a little bushing out of it. So we'll see how that works. So way less play than before. More thing about the shifter. So it comes with new shifter bushings in it, and they're plastic just like the OEM shifter bushings. A long time ago I upgraded to brass shifter bushings. Anyone with the Z has probably noticed that you get a lot of side-to-side play in your shifter after a while, and that's because the plastic bushings suck. So suggestion, get the brass bushings. It's like 30 bucks I think for hell. You could machine them if you have a lathe. So I'm gonna take these out of my old shifter and put them in my new shifter. So what I just did really quick was I threw the shifter in, so that fits all nice. It's nice and snug now, no more play in it, so sweet. Now for the new cover. Now I have this giant hole in my tranny tunnel, so my drive shaft would be right there and it would be noisy as all hell. So there it is, fits better than OEM, can't beat that. Well, most of the interior is back together, so cool. Shift knob, perfect. Deal with that mess later, but
bye.
So there is so much to do, I don't even know what to do next.
How about dinner?
What do you want to get?
Food.
I know what's next.
Alternating.
Another awesome piece to the LOJ swap kit, which is freaking awesome. An oil filter relocation kit, because the oil filter is in a really shitty spot, so relocate it. So awesome, gorgeous new lines. That's easy. We could do that right now. We shall do that right now. So the first piece of it is the mounting plate. So this will mount to the head, and then the oil housing will mount to this. Nice right here. So I'm gonna polish this up really nice because it's not bad, it's just the rest of the motor's all polished and it's aluminum, it's easy to do, so I'm gonna do it really quick. Best stuff ever. Not bad for a quick half-ass polish, so nice. Doesn't hurt. So this sits right. I like made all of these expecting to put bigger bolts. Hit it with a hammer.
When I'm off the road, no text is worth a life. It could wait.
It could wait.
It could wait.
We got the oil filter relocation kit on. Just gotta pick up a filter now. Sick. Looks great. So now I gotta do my headers. So LOJ sells a gorgeous long tube header set. Unfortunately, I just couldn't afford it, and but that's whatever. So I decided to go with cheap short tube headers. Yeah, long tube, whatever. I don't care. These will be easy for me to fit. My car is low, so I can't afford to have headers that are gonna hang, which will probably lead to if I try to make a pair of long tube headers fit. So I got generic swap headers. They're cheap as shit. I don't care. I'm happy with the quality, so we're gonna try and get these to fit right now. So hopefully I can get it to clear my steering shaft. As you can see, it is close to the motor, quite close. So let's see how these fit. So survey says.
So we're a little close.
I'm gonna have to bash the living crap out of it to
You got
fit.
about 2 millimeters.
Yeah, no, it won't sit flush. So let's see what that entitles. Right here, we're hitting the steering shaft. So we're gonna come with the old school approach on this one. Good old fashioned sledgehammer. So let's go. So I didn't really dent it too much at the time. I would rather just do a little bit at a time and hope for the best. So it's probably still gonna hit, but We'll see. God, that is sitting on it. I'm gonna give it a few more love taps just to make sure that doesn't lead into any problems in the future. Well, what do you think of V8 swaps?
Pretty much 100% pure balls of America. Gotta do it.
They
don't fit?
Yeah, they don't fit yet.
Ah, Jesus.
Mash it a little more.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think
Squat.
like one heat cycle and then you come.
How's your Hemi?
What?
How's your Hemi?
Dude, I got Duramax, bro.
Huh.
Tow mirrors extended at all times.
Did you just look at it? When's the last time any of these kids watching this video saw a mullet?
Bald head.
Tinder swiping over here. Vin Diesel's trying to find his next Letty.
You got Lenny. She's
What?
out there.
Hear noises.
Stacks, tires that stick out, fucking tank tops, Oakleys, mullets. That's all you need and you get bitches, yo. More doors, more horse.
Packing a lip full of skull.
Crew cab. I'm out.
True. More money, more problems. More pussy, more problems.
Oh damn!
Yeah, boy.
Gonna get laid before work? I'm not in charge of the editing.
Oh, is that what it is?
He does the editing.
I want a solid
The LSJ, the
22 seconds.
Oh, we definitely got a solid 22. Solid 22 seconds.
Next project, guys.
Is it bad that I kind of want to see Jimmy fall? This is where your 22 seconds has come from. You leaving. Oh damn, 222.
Flexes.
Get a shredded wheat, dude. You ever seen the picture of Wheaties? This guy's face is on it. Solid, like a fucking brick wall. They don't make them like me anymore, okay? 1990.
Hey, yo, girl, let's read your Tinder like fucking profile caption. They don't make them like me no more.
Yo, fuck that. Before he gets that, that's gonna be mine.
Jimmy, this is an ugly looking alternator, man.
You gonna polish this up or what?
Oh, yeah,
It's gonna look like dumpster, prom night dumpster baby on your engine.
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
Oh, yeah, I should talk about that. Just fished out my old power steering pump and alternator. I'm gonna swap the pulleys on it to fit with the kit and then clean them up a little bit. Right, Sumo?
Right. That was easy.
So I'm getting this ready for paint. It sucks because it's not that messed up. It just got power steering fluid on it, so it took the partial of the paint off, so it's enough to make me want to paint it. So just doused the thing in brake cleaner and isopropyl. So hopefully I got all the oil off of it. We will find out pretty quickly. So. So, pitch black spray painting came out awesome. Now I gotta do like 3 more layers.
Hey Jimmy, how do you like your women? This light will heat up enough eventually.
Power steering pump. Just got 3 coats of hammer finish. I'm gonna let that dry and then throw the pulley on. For now, the alternator looks like crap, so I'm gonna take it apart, hopefully, and try and clean it up a little bit. That bad. So I just got back from the store. I got my new belt, so that's good. But I went to go throw my new pulley on my alternator, and so I happened to get one of the oddball alternators, and it has the wrong diameter shaft. So pulley doesn't fit, but whatever, not a big deal. So For now, I also forgot that I had to paint my my power steering pump bracket. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. It's easy. It's good because then I'll let that dry and whatnot. So I'm just gonna do that really quick. So it's Sunday afternoon. I have to head back to school in a minute. As per usual, just clean the garage, get it ready for next weekend. So I didn't get as much done as I was hoping this weekend. I always say that, so can't complain. I'm happy the motor's in. That's a huge, huge feat. So motor, tranny all bolted in. Hoping to get a little bit more done, but everything has to be done in steps. So if I'm missing one piece, I can't continue on, and that's kind of the case. It's whatever, so just gotta wait for more parts to come in, and then as those come in, more will get done. So next week I'll get all my accessories on. I'll get my drive shaft in, so that means I can put my drive shaft in, throw my exhaust on, figure out how I'm gonna get the headers to fit my stock exhaust. Might have to chop that up a little bit, make a little test pipe or something, so sweet, I'm excited for that. So shout out once again to LOJ. They're awesome service, got me that flywheel out ASAP. I can't thank them enough for that. It's not their fault, the first one was defective, that's just, it happens, you know, everything can't be perfect, we're humans. So they got me my new flywheel, they got me new bolts for it and everything, so that went in really smoothly, awesome stuff. So I'd say pretty successful weekend, nothing too crazy. Any suggestions, please let me know, because I'm still working on trying to figure out what you guys want to see. If you guys want more detail, please let me know. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out how much you guys want to see. I want to keep your attention, but I also want to make sure you're getting enough out of the videos. So any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to get back to as many as I can in the comments. So please like, subscribe, tell your friends. But like always, I have to head back to school. Finals week is next week, so it's gonna be a busy week for me. But until next time, I'll see you then.